Hello there. Oh, it's recording already. Right, I know I haven't made one of these for a couple of days. Last time I made one, it didn't upload. 6 minutes worth, and it was quite nice as well. Loads of stuff to tell you, so I wrote it in a video blog. In a blog. So I've been a bit put off putting one of these. So much has happened today. A bit disappointed today. 3 people turned up for the first show. It's the most playing I've done. It was the nearest thing to what I would call a full show, like I do in workshops or men's workshops or stuff. There was nothing sexual in it, and it was not really deep. Although maybe sometimes I go over boundaries, because I can see now when I think that there's boredom in the audience, it might not be boredom. It might be, I'm sorry, I didn't come for that. And because I talked a bit about ego and a bit about my reasons. Told them a story about going and getting a bottle of something for someone who was homeless, begging, and what were my reasons for doing it? Was it ego? Was it being nice? Was it as people are seeing me and all that sort of stuff? And even that, I suppose, might be a bit too much for people, because might be some of their stories might not be. Anyway, but playing wise, I even had a character today that sat in a corner and said, "Eric, just tell them this is a fool's show. Just tell them that's what it is. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes." And my animation, and I've been able to create empty space now where, all right, if the audience is going to sit there, I'm going to play here then, rather than on this stage. This is in the Jekyll and Hyde. So yeah, I wasn't sure. I think the 3 of them that were there, possibly the girl, looked at me as if, well, he's a nice bloke. I don't know if she was enjoying it. Her boyfriend looked bored, and the other bloke, I'm not so sure. And then the second one I went to, I did a bit of playing at the beginning and giving people the setting up. The guy was late out again, like he always is, the Big Brother star. And I needed 5 minutes to set up, because it's good for me to do that. Now I see setting the stage up, having the music working, and then inviting people in works for me. It sets the place into my space. And I had a bit of a banter with people. Oh, have you come for Jonathan? Oh, I heard he was bad anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you think he's good. Maybe you're friends with her. Anyway, go out, and I'll call you in 5 minutes. If you still want to come, here's my flyer. You might not want to come after seeing the flyer. And of course, maybe they won't. But they gave me the impression that they were going to come back. And then when I went into the bar after 5 minutes, I don't even think they were there, to be honest. But yeah, they never came back. And it was a bit like when those 4 people walked out the other day, for last week or sometime. It was just, I was shocked. It wasn't just, oh, they don't like me, but they don't like me. Or even if they like me, I was shocked, and it put me off a bit. And I must admit, I phoned Sammy and said I was really disappointed. I've tweeted it as well, but she sent me some ace guidance, put sensei. So problem over. And then I got to do Gonyo today, yesterday, the first day I was here in Edinburgh on my own. And a member of my audience, complete stranger to me, asked me after, said, "Reckon you're a Buddhist?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "So am I." And Nichiren Buddhist. Today we met up, we did Gonyo together with another Nichiren Buddhist who's doing a stand-up comedy act. He's a proper stand-up comedian as well. He's like, yeah, I think he's sort of like off Italian stuff. And so 3 of us today doing Gonyo. But yesterday, first day in Edinburgh on my own, and I got Hans and sends a Nichiren Buddhist into my audience. I'm on the right track. Giving flyers away, I found that the easiest way to, that was the hardest bit. I tried to go to the half price hut yesterday and stand and give flyers out. I don't like doing it. It's just not me. It's not me. I'm not a salesman, and maybe it's a bit about, I'm not worthy. And I sat down instead, and I wrote, "Approach me, I won't approach you, promise," and put my flyers down, just lay down, and not went to sleep, but just chilled out and let people approach me. And some people did. And then today I did it as well. This morning I did it with in between the things I wrote, "Feel free," and I meant feel free to take a flyer. And I was lying down, and 2 Spanish girls approached me, and they just said, "Oh yeah, feel free, we want to feel free too." And they lay down, legs in the air and stuff. And they thought, they obviously thought it was like free hugs. Give me a great idea. I want to do that anyway. And I went back tonight and did the same thing. Not feel free, just take a flyer if you wish. I won't approach you, promise. And people seem to like it. Not many flyers go, but the flyers do go. People do come up and approach me. Some people come up, look at it, smile, say, "Oh, great idea, mate," and walk off. Don't even take a flyer. But so I quite like that, and I'm finding that I'm probably enjoying, to be honest. I'm enjoying the bits outside of the shows. In the shows I still feel too much pressure, I think. And then with no one turning up today for the second show, for the second day running, and feeling guilty, or I'm not getting a crowd in, does the bloke after me feel I shouldn't be doing it because, you know, he's not been able to pick on my crowd afterwards, and yeah, all that sort of stuff, and feeling a bit ashamed, I suppose, a bit of a shame story. Oh, I'm not doing enough to get a crowd. I am, and I'm doing loads of stuff around Edinburgh, and I'm making so many people smile, you know, so it's really worthwhile. What else has happened? Loads. 5.5 minutes. I don't want to go too much over that because it takes effing ages to upload this to YouTube, and then I say the last one, it didn't. Oh my god, I could have killed the computer. I could have killed it. I'm doing a bit more puppeteering in the shows, even though I'm not a puppeteer, but I'm enjoying it. And yeah, today I did more playing than ever before. So my quest, I like this. This is a full show. I did more than that than ever before. The problem was that I thought the audience didn't really like it, the 3 people that watched. So the more real fooling I did, the worse the reaction. But of course that's only 3 people, isn't it? So I bet I've missed loads. And I'll think of loads when I switch off. But I am switching off now. 6 minutes, that's far too much. Far too much. So, thank you very much. And yeah. If I do miss anything, I'll blog it. Bye.